What's up guys, Nico and me here, and today I have another Pokemon competitive analysis of Jangmo-o's final evolution, Girarenga. I don't know, it's just gonna have to be called this for a little while until we get the English trailer in a couple days. But it's just so exciting because Jangmo-o is one of my favorite Pokemon revealed so far, and this evolution, okay, I'm gonna be honest, at first I was like, no, say bye-bye. I did not like it at first. I thought it was just too many things going on, and I wanted it to be a simple dragon electric, sleek, cool design. And here we have a dragon fighting Pokemon that it looks like it has a bunch of earrings on. Like, when I say a bunch, I mean like 50 of them. Like, this Pokemon literally has earring over earring over earring, bracelets, necklaces. It just looks like one big, like, dragon wrapped in jewelry. At first, I didn't like it. Now, I can honestly say this might be one of my favorite Pokemon designs ever. I love it so much. It is so cool to me. Okay, so it's a dragon fighting, which at first was off-putting to me. I have the type weaknesses in a minute, but it isn't the best typing, but it isn't a bad typing either. It's the first dragon fighting ever in Pokemon. So, I looked at this design at first, I judged a book by its cover, I judged its typing, and I was like, okay, maybe I won't use Jangmo-o anymore. But then, it settled with me, and I looked at it a lot more. One good indication if you like a Pokemon is look at fan art. Fan art a lot of times brings out the positivity of the design and really exaggerates the good parts of a good design. And I really enjoyed it. And then I made my own art with it, with like gold in the background, and I just looked at it some more, and I really love it. And I think in a 3D model, it's going to be fantastic. So this honestly might be my favorite dragon since Garchomp. Actually, I really like Goodra. So, I don't know, but I really do like this thing, and I think I made a really cool competitive set for this that could really work out. Hopefully its ability is good. I don't think the ability was mentioned in the article, in Kommo-o, but hopefully it's a good one, because I think this thing has lots of potential, not only because it's such a cool, unique design. Instead of saying Jang, no, I'm gonna say Jang, yes, I approve, okay? It gets my stamp of approval. Hopefully it has a good competitive side to it as well. It's probably the pseudo-legendary, you can bookmark me on that, but it's gonna have great stats, and I'm just so excited for it. So let's jump into the competitive template I made for it. This is like a bunch of ideas that were kind of just thrown out there for me that really helps visualize what this thing could be like competitively in the game, in the post-game, if you do Wi-Fi battles, if you go to tournaments, stuff like that. This is what Girarenga, I don't know, I'm sorry, I'm gonna butcher this name the whole time, could be like. So it is a fighting dragon, and I went to, I looked up type matchup, something or other. I can leave a link in the description below. I found it on Smogon. It's a really cool tool to see the weaknesses and resistances that a type has. So as a dragon fighting type, it is weak to dragon, fairy, flying, ice, and psychic. Those 5 types are super effective on it. All of them are double effective except for fairy, which is quadruple effective because fairy is super effective on dragon and fighting. So 2 times effective for dragon, flying, ice, and psychic, and 4 times effective for fairy. Which, if you think about it, dragon's pretty popular, psychic's pretty popular, flying is decently popular, I guess, not really. Ice is, I mean, a lot of Pokemon have Ice Beam and Hidden Power Ice, and fairy can be popular. These aren't the most popular types, like a water type or something like that, but they are fairly popular types, and that's kind of detrimental to it, because if it's slow, I can really see it dying quickly to any Pokemon that can have a Moonblast, or even just a Dragon move. If it doesn't have huge defenses, this could be kind of a glass cannon in a way, because of all of its weaknesses. On the flip side, it is resistant to 7 types, which is pretty great. There are 7 types that don't do that great of damage to this Pokemon. All of them are 0.5 damage. There's no double resistance, sadly, but it is resistant to bug, dark, electric, fire, grass, rock, and water. Water, grass, fire, and dark are all very, very popular. I would argue that these are probably the most popular types, at least competitively, that a lot of people use. I mean, you have Knockoff, Scald, just throwing some names out there. There's just a ton of popular moves and Pokemon that are in these types that you're really gonna have a good matchup against, because they're not gonna be able to hurt you that much. It's unaffected by none, so there's no types that are unaffected on this thing. So again, you are gonna be weak to the Dragon and Fairy types, which is pretty bad, and Psychic too. Those are three pretty big types. But at the same note, you are resistant to water, grass, fire, and dark, which are all really popular too. Moving on to the moveset that I created. It is obviously fighting dragon, so that means it's going to have stab. Same type attack bonus for fighting and dragon moves, and it looks like a physical hitter. I mean, fighting types are 99% of the time physical attackers, so I'm assuming this will be the same case, and also it just looks like it's fist. Like, again, it looks like it has a big bracelet on, and it's just ready to bash it into another Pokemon skull or something. Like, it looks very violent. Like, yes, it looks kind of crazy with all of the gold rings, but they look like the type of rings that can pack a punch. So I give it close combat, a huge physical attacking, fighting type move. Will do tons of damage. I can see this one-hit KOing a lot of Pokemon. Also, I give it Iron Head because Fairy is going to be a huge problem for this Pokemon. Iron Head would be 2 times effective with its hopefully great physical attack. That would be a pretty good combination. Now for the Dragon move of the Dragon Pokemon, I gave it Outrage. Outrage is it's the strongest attacking special to a different Pokemon, like whatever, like Dragon's Ascent is and stuff like that. I don't even know if that's physical, but it is the strongest physical attacking dragon type move that is viable and that hits good, and it's just it's the best physical dragon move in my opinion, and giving it to him will be a lot of damage. It'll take out lots of things. For its item, I gave it Lumberry or Leftovers. If you're using Outrage, obviously Lumberry will be good, so you can avoid getting the confusion. Also, I gave it 2 possibilities for its 4th move slot, Dragon Dance or Mach Punch. Now, you can go 2 different ways, and it depends on the speed of this Pokemon, because Dragon Dance, if this thing is speedy, Dragon Dance and Outrage, do 1 Dragon Dance, maybe 2, you can ensure that this thing will outspeed anything, while also having double attack. And then you can sweep with Outrage, Iron Head, Close Combat. It'll be very easy to pack a punch with those 3 moves. Or, if it's a very slow Pokemon and Dragon Dance doubling your speed still won't be enough to pass most Pokemon, I would say use Mach Punch. It's also a fighting move. It has priority. It'll be boosted because of it being a fighting type. It just seems like a good fit. Now, for the items, again, Lumberry or Leftovers, depending on the moveset. I think Outrage and Lumberry would be pretty good with this thing. Ability, this thing could really get any ability. I think Moxie would be the coolest and the best. Being able to go 1 Dragon Dance, doing an Outrage or an Iron Head, fainting a Pokemon, and getting even higher attack, still having that big speed. It'll just really seem like this thing could sweep. If it wants to be more bulky, maybe try something like Bulletproof or Multi-Scale, just to give it more of a bulky appeal, and then you can also give it Leftovers. So yeah, thanks for watching. This has been my video talking about the competitive possibilities of Jararanga. It is a a greatly designed Pokemon. I really love it. It's totally going on my team no matter what. I really love this design. It took me about an hour or 2 to finally wrap my head around it and form a good opinion. And yeah, I love it. And I think the typing is cool. It's obviously something new. It has lots of resistances, lots of weaknesses, but it balances it out, kind of. Thanks for watching. Tell me what you think about this new Pokemon in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.